In our strategy, we use a five-phase macro framework. We are not predicting headlines. We are tracking pressure inside the system. The California wealth tax story sounds political, but underneath it, this is about capital flow and credit stress, and that is where things get interesting. We are reviewing a video discussing billionaire exit risk and housing pressure in California. The argument is bold, but what matters is the transmission mechanism. The claim is that wealth taxes and regulation push capital out. Businesses follow. Then, jobs weaken. At the same time, landlords face rent freezes. Insurance costs rise. Refinancing rates are much higher than they were a few years ago. That compresses margins. Margin compression leads to distress risk. Distress leads to price discovery. This is not yet a liquidity plumbing event. It is a localized credit compression dynamic. In our strategy, that maps to phase 2 pressure. Policy delay masking structural deterioration. Not collapse. Not yet. Markets can ignore this for a while. National earnings dilute state-level stress. Policy tools extend timelines. But if housing stress meets labor weakness, that is when phase pressure increases materially. And this is where the sequencing matters. Housing stress alone is manageable. Housing stress plus labor deterioration changes the probabilities. If this type of signal mapping helps you see through the noise, consider subscribing. Not for me, but because following a structured framework over time helps you recognize transitions before they become obvious. Consistency compounds. Now here's the key. Right now, probabilities favor slow compression, not immediate systemic breakdown. Over the next several months, we monitor delinquencies, regional bank exposure, and credit spreads. If spreads widen and labor rolls over, phase 3 probability rises. If those remain stable, phase 2 continues. This is educational macro analysis only. It is not financial advice. What changes for us is monitoring intensity. We tighten discipline in housing-exposed sectors. We preserve optionality. What does not change is equally important. No confirmed systemic liquidity break. No justification for panic. No reason to deploy crash ladders early. We do not need to be early. We just cannot afford to be late.